Okay, so who's ready for some insanity? Just a tiny bit, just a tiny bit. I know that the conversation is good, people, but I'll give you two options tonight. Oh, trust me, it's gonna be a loser. I have seen that you have some food with you, but this time the choice is not as good as the last time that I came here, so you guys are safe. So I'll give you an option there. Food or film? I know both starts with an F. I know I could put anything with an F and sound like I'm trying to do a simile, but I just decided to put food and film because somebody in the bus said something that reminded me of something that's why food came to play instead of Halloween. So what's your choice? Food or food? Oh. Dangerous grounds. Dangerous grounds. Alright, let's start. Have you guys had any of your friends saying that they're not hungry, offer you some food, and then afterwards the food is gone?
Yeah.
Yes or no? I had 3 of them. And there was a fight between the 3. One offered, the other one offered, the other one offered. And I was the only one who didn't offer shit. But I was always the one to accept all the 3s. I wanted 3 times the price, why not? I'm not the one who's actually paying for the food, so maybe. I know, I'm the bad guy. Never forget this. I am the bad guy, because I'm stealing this shit. But I get a little bit sad, because they start that food, right? They offered, and it's gone. Like a competition. They eat, one eats in 5 seconds, the other one eats in 6. Some of them eat in 1. They're eating the food like drinking water. Imagine trying to take your friend to the hospital because they ate that food too quickly. You try to explain to the doctors what your friend is having, and it's not a seizure, it's just that they ate that food too fast. It's terrifying. It was like, oh, let me put this on a blender. I know the feeling, I had to once. When you get sick, it's always on a blender. There could be chicken bones to chicken thighs. But one of the funny factors of all of the food parts is I had a little bit of an issue. They had some, I bought some beans from Aldi, and they had one of the evil little peasants inside of it. I'll tell you why they are. It's quite simple. Why they're inside my beans? Why they're trying to make a little bit of a fun party inside. They didn't say beans plus clubbing. That was never the case. There was no, this beans had some fun earlier than you actually eating it. There's no party inside this beans. That's the beans I wanted in the first place. Who decided to go for fruit party beans on the side? I didn't. And then I called my parents and they're like, oh yeah, don't choose that one. Definitely don't choose that one. I was like, that's the only one that they had left. The ones that was a nightclub beans, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna take the whole night to just take this one. Look, I did something good to them, okay? I did. I gave them a swimming pool. They could swim for an hour because you soak your beans in Brazil. Sorry, British people, I'm very sorry to say this. I don't like sweet beans. I don't like it. It's a personal choice. And who the fuck thought it was a good idea to bring toast into the mix? I know that's far. I know it's far. However, to grab your attention, sometimes you need to go far. Because sometimes, look, it's like an interview, okay? If you don't sound like you're hating someone, people don't pay attention. Trust me on this, I tried. I truly tried. And on the part of the swimming pool, because we need to get back on those beans, because I left it for too long, they're still swimming, I heard. I'm not sure if they can swim or not. I didn't search the species. I don't know if my life is in danger or not. My parents says it's not. But they say keep the beans for a day. It's been more than a day. They're having a whole house party and I don't know what's going on. Look, these lights are great. They have no lights. I made sure of it. It's completely dark. It's completely dark. They're down on the dirt. But they're still having fun, I'm pretty sure. When I come back, they're like, oh, could you grab us some drinks? I know you went to the pub. Come on, alcohol for you is going to be cheaper than us. £2, you can have a lot of those evil creatures to have some drinks on that. So for the sake of my beans a bit, I like a little bit of moment of silence, but not for too long, because the food is going to get cooked. Okay? That's where it starts the processing, the food is good, and let's go to the next slide. I know, biggest hater out there. Judging people's food for what? Clown? Yes. Well, I'll go a little bit into movies, and I'll tell you why. Who do you guys think I look like? Which movie? I'm gonna leave it open to the table for about 5 to 10 seconds. Because we're on a time limit, aren't we? We are, aren't we? Okay, so, open to the public. Which movie do I look like? Hold on, I need to pick something up. Time's up, people, time's up. Smiling. Well, who the hell else did they have to be like, I'm fucking scared of smiles? Who thought that was a good idea? Like, the movie is just like, oh, if you see somebody smiling, you're gonna die. That's the weirdest concept you ever go to. You go to a comedy sketch, somebody's smiling, it's the comedian, oh, you're gonna die. What the okay, sorry my French, what the fuck is that about? Like, oh, you see somebody smiling? Yeah, I'm on my deathbed. Yeah, I'm smiling right now. But the weirdest shit is, imagine if the movie wasn't a funeral, okay? Because that would make sense. That would definitely make sense. Because look, we all have dead relatives. We do. Whoever says they don't, you're fucking lucky. Anyways, what's up with suits when you're going to go to the next life? The fuck is that all about? Are you gonna have a meeting with God and God is like, yeah, your suit fucking sucks, you're going to help right now because who the hell think that brown on green looks good? Look, I know I want to look like a tree because back in the days I used to be the tree when I used to do theatre with the other kids because it's not good enough to talk. But you know, the branches fall. But imagine that interview. God is just like, hey, my son. What's up with that suit? Look, Satan has all of his design. And he said it sucked. I sent him a holy vibe. And he said, yeah, he deserves to come here. Because I need to teach him how to be stylish. But he will never leave. He'll never leave. It's like when you get into heaven is the good job. The one you want to keep for the rest of your life. Hell's the job that fucking sucks and you want to leave. But you can't because rent. Trust me, hell is like that. You're just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go, it's quite warm outside. I'm happy because I'm Brazilian. It gets the heat and it's like, oh yes, give me some. What do you think I'm gonna go to hell for? It's warm out there. It's nice and warm. They never tell me the temperature in heaven. They're like, oh no, the temperature is quite nice. Everybody can get in there. You know, people have different points of what they feel comfortable when it comes to temperature. I'm burning up, baby. Yeah, I'm burning up. My good temperature is having a fever and then forgetting you have one. And then your brain is half fried. And you get knocked out because of heat. That's the temperature I'm looking for. Look, I dropped down as a baby, half of my brain cells are gone, and 50% of that replacement was solar cells. You put me in the sun, I don't get sunstroke. I get sunlight. As bright as the sun, as salted as the bread. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this. Food is always good. It's good to share, isn't it? But if you share food with me, please be quick. My friends are better than that. Have a good night.